been insecure about it.
Oh my God. The only thing worse that could happen is if one of her old bodies came out and said, yeah, I hit that, bro. Yeah. I was in those. Yeah. I was in those. Oh, every inch was in your wife, gang. She was never a virgin when you met her. That would be like the worst. That would be the end. It would be over. He would be done. Akaash would be done. This dude is getting cooked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Akaash is done for, gang. He is done. Like, straight up. He's done. He could have went about this whole, like, thing a bunch of different ways. But he sold. He went, like, about it the worst way possible. This dude, I think I've seen one of his videos before. He's reacting to it, so let's see what he's talking about. Akaash Singh lets his wife destroy his life on his own podcast. Let's take a look at what this guy's saying.
I saw one with you making out with the dog. And they were like, man, she'll kiss the dog and not Akaash.
That's true, yeah. I do, yeah.
Bro, like, Akaash is just, like, laughing through the pain, bro.
Yeah. I never done just kissing.
Have you seen any memes or content that you guys thought were funny?
Aisha chicken curry.
That was
yes. We got to go through the funniest one.
Good. Objectively good.
Yeah.
I also like Aisha curry.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any better.
If she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut that. But because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is, it can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like talking.
Yeah, that is stupid.
Yeah.
All right, so the long-awaited flagrant episode dropped.
Hold on, I'm not going to pause too much. I know people don't like when I pause, but bro, let's be so real here. Why would he bring her on for the podcast, bro? Like, that was the worst move. Like, genuinely.
They finally dive into the Ghislaine files, which, of course, this episode didn't go how people wanted it to, because obviously they're just going to try to help do damage control. But even with them trying their best to help Ghislaine prove all the speculation wrong, she still, of course, couldn't help herself.
Facts.
Like, all you need to do is just let her talk, and she's going to make things worse and completely humiliate Akaash. So even though Schultz and the crew were trying to joke around and pretend like the internet's just taking everything out of context, they still proved everyone right. This was tough to watch. I mean, it's unbelievable how much she gaslights this guy. Like, he's clearly really uncomfortable.
Bro, the problem with the podcast is, I saw, let me actually show you all this. I saw that it got like a bunch of dislikes on here. Let me just show you all this real quick. Boom. Right here. It got a bunch of dislikes on YouTube, right? Apparently, it's even worse now. It's like 50,000 dislikes to 12,000 likes. Bro, the problem is everybody on that podcast knows she's lying. And I don't know if Akaash knows or he's literally stupid, but the problem is everybody knew that she's lying. Maybe Akaash doesn't, even if he probably does and he's coping. But bro, none of them like could be truthful, bro. And like that's the thing that everybody knew she was cap. Everybody knew. Like, a real friend is supposed to just, like, take him to the side and be like, yeah, bro, this is not the way to go about it. Bro, just divorce her. But no, they were all acting oblivious, which is insane. Friends.
But she never apologizes. She seems to have no shame about it, and she seems to not understand how disrespectful it is towards Akaash. And Akaash and her pretend like she is so innocent and harmless. Everything she says is just ironic because it's not how she actually is at all. That's what we're supposed to believe here. Like, they brought up her talking about how she was popping her pussy in college, and she claims that just meant she liked to dress up and dance, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but to her credit, they do find a definition on Urban Dictionary that says that. So I might consider giving her the benefit of the doubt here, if this were the only thing in question. You know, this is only one small thing on a giant list. Like, also right after she said she was popping her pussy in college, she said she had a roster of guys, and somehow she didn't realize this sounded sexual. Like, what else are we supposed to make of that? And she responds to this, the allegation of her sleeping around in college, by talking about how her childhood was similar to a repressed Catholic schoolgirl. And then when she hit college, she felt free and realized she could do.
Bro, these dudes hit. Oh, man, you have a bigger problem when you're in Akaash. I ain't gonna. You got a bigger problem when your hands if these guys hit. Holy. She was just letting anybody hit. If they were white, they were hitting straight up. Like, can we be clear here? This is insane. Yeah. Oh man.
Whatever she wants. And you could tell Akaash is sitting there like, please just say you meant something else and you're joking. That's all we need. But she always just has to make things more difficult for him. Also, it's crazy they pretend like she's just too naive and doesn't understand what she's saying. Because the real problem is, obviously, Akaash is too naive. You know, this is the only girl he's been with, probably the only serious relationship he's been in.
Yep.
And they started dating when he was 30. So
she
knows he's inexperienced, and she's definitely taking advantage of that. And hopefully behind the scenes, Schultz is more honest with Akaash about all this stuff. Like, even though he's trying to help them do damage control during this podcast,
he was honest, he would've never
I think
did
you could
this.
tell he knows this is pretty bad. Like, him and the Flagrant crew have seen all the videos, and they bring up most of it. Of course, they try to be as charitable as possible towards her. But there's only so much they could do.
Popping pussy.
Yeah, let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to break
be
it
fair,
down.
I thought it was just like dancing.
Bro, why do they
dressed
have
up.
why do they have a black dude being the oh yeah, like if you don't know the definition, the black guy definitely knows.
And maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this.
Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fun.
Yeah. Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Yeah,
what does a roster
is that?
mean to
Okay,
you?
What does
so
this
you,
mean?
We
you
know
guys
what a
have
roster
to
means.
understand. Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, yeah.
yeah. We have not heard of
So
that.
I
His
was,
Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Bro,
When you say hooking up-
holy, hold on. Body language says a lot. Look
2
at the
guys I
eye,
was talking to
look at
and
the eye roll right here.
flirting with at the same time. That's it.
Right there. That's a cap. She's lying. Which obviously we know, but the eye roll is a dead giveaway.
That's all.
And
Okay.
when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out. Again,
Nah, come on,
like everything I say
We know what
is
you meant,
so
Jasleen.
amplified
It's
and
okay.
hyperbolic because it's so like
It's okay, Jasleen. We understand. You were hooking up. We understand. Akaash is just too. I don't know. Does he know she wasn't a virgin when she met him, and he's just trying to prove to everybody else, or is he trying to? Does he actually believe it? That's what I want to understand. Is he getting tricked, or does he just want to trick the audience into thinking, like?
as to who I'm actually
That's what I
who
wanna
I
know.
actually am as a person.
Right. So
He
you
might
you're saying
actually
you're a
be
big
that
old
naive.
prude.
Yeah, literally.
So they somehow tried to spin this into her being a prude, but the only person she's a prude to is Akaash. Like, he needs to realize he'd be much happier with somebody who's actually attracted to him.
2030, what's
Sadly,
good with
this
you?
lady is not. Like, they brought up how she's always dodging his kisses,
Dodging every
when she
kiss.
claims she's never even realized she was doing, which
Welcome,
is
bro.
wild. I mean, at their proposal, she wouldn't even kiss him. So they bring this up, and every time they bring something up, they're always like, listen, I don't like that you treated Akaash this way. You know, this kind of pissed me off. But they're always like laughing and joking, so they never are really serious about it.
Facts.
Which of course is annoying, but what did we really expect? Like, this is a tough situation, and at least they did address it. I mean, I know they pretty much had to, but there's no good way of handling this situation, especially publicly like this. And they wouldn't have needed to if his wife didn't make everything so public. You know, she's the
Like,
one
bro.
that decided to put all this out there, so they're like, you know what, we'll have her on, we'll let her explain herself. And I'm sure they knew she would just only make things worse.
The ducking the kisses. That was those.
Yeah.
Listen,
These ones piss me off.
That I'm guilty of. I'm
These
guilty
ones
of
pissed
that.
me off, and I didn't like it one bit, and I need you to explain yourself immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to know.
Honestly, I
Also,
didn't,
can I just say that
Yeah.
I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because
No.
they edited it so perfectly where like he's
Oh,
going in
yeah.
and then it just right at the last minute. Always duck his kisses when there are not people around.
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even
That's
knew.
worse.
I never.
Like, he's actually hurt, bro.
I didn't
He does not think
know.
that's funny.
No,
but he has to laugh.
That's why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like
You really sat and thought about it.
because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful, I do get a little shy, despite what the internet thinks.
You just don't like him, and you don't want to be seen kissing him.
Do. I'm the exception.
Yeah, I think I also get overstimulated because Akaash does it a lot. Like every
Dude, oh my god. And bro, here's one thing every guy should know. It's the honest truth. She's not overstimulated for the right guy, bro. For the right guy, she'd be kissing all over him in public, all that. Girls make exceptions for every guy, bro. So this overstimulated crap and this, oh, I'm repressed and I get nervous in front of people. Bro, like, dude, you say your butthole was sore in college in front of the whole world, but you can't kiss your husband in public? Come on, man. I can understand around the parents or something, but y'all be alone in your apartment on camera and you can't kiss him. Like, that's crazy work. But you could say your butthole was sore and you had a roster of guys and you have no problem saying that. Like, there's a problem here.
30 seconds. Like a little bit.
I get it now, this thing. I get it.
That's why I grabbed your chin so you couldn't.
Jesus, nobody wants to kiss him.
And Schultz seriously had a better reaction to Akaash trying to kiss him than Jasleen has when Akaash tries to kiss her. And no lie, Schultz is so much more affectionate towards Akaash than Akaash's own wife is. I mean, it's insane what's going on here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Also, she's shy about being affectionate towards her husband in public, but she'll try to hit on and hook up with her co-host husband and talk about his dick right in front of Akaash.
Thank you.
Like, they bring that up and they're like, what the hell was that? Of course, they have to joke about it and try to downplay it a little bit, but you can tell they're disturbed by it. But she somehow finds a way to blame it on Akaash. It's hilarious. She's just beating this man into submission. Like, she responds by talking about how this is just her sense of humor after hanging around Akaash for a while.
Out of here.
And she says that's just like how she makes jokes. And then she says Akaash basically started the orgy joke. So this guy's so cucked. His wife tried to hook up with another guy. Then when she got called out, she blames it on him. It's incredible. Like, she has to be the greatest gaslighter of all time. I mean, Akaash looks so uncomfortable during all this. Like, he tries to crack some jokes, but you tell he's absolutely dying inside. And she tries to act like this is just how they joke around.
Dude, this
they
is
make
horrible.
sexual jokes about other people, I guess.
Like this
Akaash
is actually a humiliation ritual. Like, he's in the middle. He's like the clown in the middle of it all. Like, just sitting there, like, and he can't do anything about it. He signed up for this. He's dead. Like, his friends are on one side. His friends are laughing. His wife is on the other side. It's just like, he's the monkey in the middle. Holy.
Playful, even though clearly he is not okay with it. You know, they start joking about it here, like how his wife was talking about the other guy's dick, and Akaash does not seem amused by it.
You guys have like idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Apparently.
Like, bruh, the orgy thing was fucking, that shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
No, I still only fucked one woman.
That's what I thought was. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
Of course. Everyone should be included.
Bro, so no. See, this is the problem. If your wife is okay with you getting some other coochie, she doesn't actually like you, bro. They talk about she'll give him a pass to get like different stuff done to him, but he can go with have a pass to go do something with the other girl. Bro, that means she cheated on you like 10 plus times already, bro. That means she does not like you. She doesn't even care. That means she doesn't even think it's possible for you to get another girl, bro. She knows you're so attached to her that you will not go outside of her. You will just stay with her and you don't want anything, or you don't even believe you can get anything other than her. It's cooked, bro. If your girl is okay with you cheating on her and she'll give you a pass, that means she don't even like you like that. Like, straight up. That is bad, man.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down? Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
Shout out Nav, you fucking home.
I don't even think Akaash like laughed at that at all.
Wants the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. You
Like,
think he can
he's
handle
straight
all 10
faced.
inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down?
Like, he didn't even have a
bro.
joke for that.
Shout out Nav, you fucking home wrecker. Okay, what the fuck was that joke? Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that?
Facts.
Yeah.
With Akaash there, and like, what was the what was the backstory to
now
that?
looking back, like it's been pointed out to me,
Apple
and I get
spasms,
that.
you
I
went
feel
first.
like for us,
What's up?
I think I learned so much of my humor from Akaash, not to like justify it, but just to explain like, oh, if I say these absurd things, it's so funny because it's not who I actually am.
Right.
But I kind of forgot that like the internet doesn't know all these multi-dimensions of my personalities.
Yeah,
and they're
they-
just
yeah.
seeing this
Okay.
one thing.
Right.
So the orgy joke started
she's saying a
with,
whole
like,
lot of nothing right here. Like, what is it? Multi-dimensional things, and I have all these personalities, and the internet doesn't know. What does that have to do with you saying you want to have a threesome or a foursome with and you want to take your best friend's husband's meat and calling his meat a 10-incher? Come on, cuz.
Akaash being like,
Like,
oh,
that doesn't even
Nav's
make any
really
sense.
hot. Like Akaash would show Nav's picture to his trainer or whatever
pod, this
because
guy.
he's like really
Hot
like.
pod.
So then Akaash
So yeah,
starts
oh my god, bro. You're just calling your friend his body's hot. So Akaash is showing off.
coping, and he's like, listen, I'd be insecure about this if she had been with people before me, but you know, she was a virgin, so I trust her. But Schultz is like, no, I'd definitely be insecure about that. And I don't think Schultz believes she's a virgin either. I mean, I don't think anybody really does, except for Akaash, you know, because he's just
See,
into
that's
the
my thing. I
unique
don't know if Akaash believes it. He has to believe it, right? But I don't know if he believes it or he wants other people to believe it. Because, like, there's two different things. He could do this, be doing this, and, like, having her explain herself because he knows she's not a virgin, but he wants, like, the audience to think she's a virgin, which will never happen. Or he really believes she is. So, like, that's the part that you don't really know. I think before this, he 100% believes she was, but now he might not. I don't know. Or if he still might believe it.
to believe that story. Like, that's the only way he can really defend her. He just acts like she's so innocent and pure that she would never actually do anything. So this is some sinister shit going on. Like, she has him so brainwashed.
Whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut the. But
Yeah.
because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you
it's
are a virgin?
absurd
That's
to me.
that's
Yeah.
real?
I was
You
a
were a
virgin
virgin?
until I met him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Until I met him. Yeah.
Oh my god. This looks like so like they know. I just realized this is like so bad. He's like, oh, okay. Looking at the other dude. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, we definitely don't believe you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd have been like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because I would have been insecure about it.
Oh
But
my god. The only thing worse that could happen is if one of her old bodies came out and said, yeah, I hit that, bro. Yeah. I was in those. Yeah. I was in those. Every inch was in your wife, gang. She was never a virgin when you met her. That would be like the worst. That would be the bullet. That would be the end. It would be over. He would be done. Akaash would be done.
I can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh, I
because know-
absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think
Yeah.
stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like
Yeah,
talking.
that is stupid.
Yeah.
I see you're being inclusive. You're being
I
inclusive.
thought, yeah, I thought
And she also seems to think the orgy comment wasn't that inappropriate because at least she included Akaash. So at least her husband can watch her have sex with someone else. I mean, it can't get any worse than this. Also, she tries to be like, well, there's a double standard here because Akaash makes jokes about getting hand jobs from women. But then they're like, well, don't you tell him he can do that? And she's like, yeah, I tell him he can go to a rub and tug if he wants because it's less work for me. And the crew tries to make it seem like, oh, nice, good for Akaash. You know, we're jealous. But she clearly is just disgusted by Akaash. You know, she's also
She doesn't
previously
like
talked
it.
about how he smells down there.
No offense to the homeless people, but like, you know, when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car?
Yeah.
That's what my husband's balls smell like. Oh my God, I hope he's not mad.
So she
But there's no reason at all for her to say that. There's literally no reason for you to say that about your husband. Zero reason. And she gave out that information that her husband stinks. His balls stink. There was no reason for her to say that. Oh my God, bro. What? Why have enemies when your wife is literally your biggest hater? Holy crap. Like, there's no way to... And then she's talking about her best friend's husband like he's the best in the world. He has the longest meat ever. I really want to have an orgy with him. I'd really love to have a night with him. But you're saying your husband's balls smells like a sweaty homeless person? Holy. Doesn't get any worse.
That's what my husband's balls smell like.
Oh my God.
I hope he's not mad.
So she just wants nothing to do with him. You know, she'd rather have some random lady pleasing him. And Akaash, he's like, all right, this sounds good. But I'm sure he just wants to be with his wife. You know, he does not want this. I mean, he always talks about how his wife is the only person he's been with. He seems to be really proud of that. And I don't think he wants to be with anybody else, honestly. So I think his wife is trying to push this on him. And it seems like she's convinced him that a hand job is no big deal. It's emotionless. That's how he justifies it. Because then also if this happens, you know for sure she's going to use this as justification to be with other guys.
How come you can have a joke about outsourcing hand jobs and blow jobs?
But aren't you cool with the hand jobs?
Yeah.
You're cool with him just getting a hand job massage?
Totally.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
Yes. I've said that it's less work for me.
I don't. This is. I don't.
Can you talk to our wives?
So it's work.
You can't tell you why.
So it's work. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean. But then that's less work. What do you want to do? So you just don't like this dude at all. You don't want to be around him. You don't want to please him. You don't want to do dishes for him. You don't want to. She even gets upset that she has to be nice to him on his birthday. There's literally nothing that this girl enjoys to do for him, with him or for him or any of that. Even his birthday, she doesn't like to be nice to him. And he's cool with all this. See, this is why she doesn't respect you.
Yes, like I think it would bother me like 30%, but I feel like 70% I'd be like, okay, whatever. I put you through a lot the past couple weeks.
like he deserves it?
Yeah, I feel like I owe it to you.
I do kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
Okay, that's
justification
okay.
for the hand job is it's emotionless and it's
It's just like a little thing after a massage. Sure, okay.
yeah, that's great. I mean, I'm on
fine.
board.
Yeah.
High five.
I also like the fact that it's just less work.
I'm sorry, but high-fiving your girl is gay as hell. I'm sorry. That just looked cringe. Maybe it's the way he did it. Maybe it's not gay. But like the way he did it, maybe it was after that conversation of like, oh yeah, you can have a handy. Oh yeah, high five. Thanks, babe. Like that looks so good.
For you.
Yeah.
And I know your day is full of work.
Okay, because I think that was inappropriate and that was uncalled for. So will you go ahead and dismiss this and explain yourself on the
I
record?
do things.
All right.
And then she tries to come up with stuff she does around the house, and all she could think of is she takes care of the dog. But Akaash is like, well, also whenever I come home from the road, the apartment's always clean. And she's like, oh, I hire people to do that. And Akaash could be acting here, but he seems surprised by it. He's like, oh, really? You do that without telling me? And she's like, yeah. And his face completely changes. So it's hard to tell, you know, because the whole time they're laughing and joking, they're acting like everything's a joke. But Akaash clearly has a lot of problems here that should be addressed.
Thanks.
And this seems like it might be possibly a rare moment where he realizes she broke his trust. Because it sounds like he always thought she was cleaning the house and she never told him that she was hiring a cleaning crew. Like, he's even trying to give her credit here by making it seem like she cleans the house, and still she's like, no, I don't do that. You know, it's like she's just rubbing it in his face.
Do I not take care of Happy like he's my son?
Of course. And I go on the road, I come back, it's clean. I don't know if you hire somebody or if that's you, but every time I come back, it's clean.
I hire someone, yeah.
Really? Without me knowing? Now I feel betrayed. I thought you did something.
Everyone's hiring people, you know?
And you never really get to hear how he feels, you know, because the whole time it's just her addressing things and them laughing about it and making jokes.
Facts,
and Akaash
yeah, like-
barely even got to talk.
Dang, I didn't
but
think
towards
about
the
that.
end, he finally did bring up something he was uncomfortable with. And of course, he just relies on everybody else to press her on it. Like, he just brings it up and they're like, all right, yeah, let's talk about this. It's the video where she's at a dermatologist and her bare ass is out and she's flirting with the doctor. And she posted this to TikTok. And Akaash basically tells her he was uncomfortable with it here. But she's like,
my
yeah,
God.
it was stupid. We make mistakes, whatever. Like, she does not seem very apologetic, even though her husband
Wow, this
clearly
is
is
just-
uncomfortable
this
with
is
it. And then she
horrible.
tries to justify it by explaining how it could inspire other women or something. Like, she just tries to think of anything she can. And then Schultz finally points out the hypocrisy and is like, don't you think it's kind of confusing that you say you're a prude and you're shy about all this stuff, yet you have your bare ass out in a video and you talk like this to other guys? And of course she has no response. She just talks about how she's existing and being herself and all that bullshit. But then she tries to spin it around on them and she's like, well, I'm used to being around comedians and this is how comedians are and how they act and talk. So she again is trying to blame Akaash for this.
We gotta get it all out.
Yeah, we need to get it all out.
We need to purge this.
And I'm not gonna be happy till we figure it out.
Oh, the dermatologist video.
That one pissed me off. That was outrageous and completely uncalled for.
Yeah.
So tell us why you were showing your cheeks to the guy
Okay,
and
can
asking
I-
if he's single.
To a single Indian doctor.
Can I just give the whole lore? Okay,
Yes.
looking back, I get it. It was stupid. I was being stupid, okay? But we all make mistakes. But just to be
Good
fair.
point. Technically, we do.
Yeah, so what happened was I actually fell in Pilates class. I fell on my ass.
Yeah. You don't have the
But
cigarette lighter
you're comfortable
attached.
sharing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then there's other things you're not.
Because I also feel like this could help girls out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on an SSRI, so sometimes
What about helping out your husband not look like an idiot when he's trying to kiss you? How about that? But you'll show your butt cheeks to a dermatologist and post your butt cheeks online. Also flirting with that dermatologist while dropping that online. Like, you'll do all that, but can't kiss your husband. I mean, I don't like Akaash at all. Like, I don't know anything about him, but like, damn, like, he's down bad.
you need like a little boost. So
Yes.
why not?
Yes, this is why I think that there's
get
confusion.
confused, yeah.
To feel comfortable talking about that, but then also not feel comfortable with certain
Yeah.
sexual things. That's where the brain goes. I have to make up
Insane.
something.
I don't know. It's hard
Wade
for me. I
World,
mean,
yeah, that's
I
pretty
just am
bad,
existing.
yeah.
I'm not trying
It's
to
just, I mean, Akaash is cooked, bro. Like, he needs to divorce this girl.
like. The only thing I try to
She
do
does not like him at all.
is just be myself on TikTok, but like 10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like not to justify,
down
but
to
I
2
feel
times.
like I've been with that guy since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys. I've hung out with so many comedians, so I'm like, oh, like be extreme, be funny, as long as your actions are a good person. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I can say whatever I want.
Don't you?
Now I know why.
No, you're right.
Oh yeah, he's all over Twitter, bro. Like, he's all over
Yeah,
Twitter.
so she's just trying to be a comedian this whole
Yeah.
time. You know, she's joking around.
He's getting cooked
Akaash is so
online.
screwed. He also says he encouraged her to spend his money because she was with him when he was broke. I mean, he always acts like he was homeless on the streets and had nothing going for him. But
Bro, that's
when
cap,
they met,
bro. You're Indian and you were like born in New Jersey. New Jersey is one of the richest cities in the country. I'm pretty sure it's like definitely top 5. It might be top 3. Might be number 1. I think it competes with San Francisco and I think it's New Jersey and San Fran. Or like New Jersey and some state in Cali.
he's on MTV and making a couple $100,000 a year, which is obviously a good living to most people. Then he had one bad year, and now he acts like, man, I can't believe this girl stuck with me. It's incredible. Like, I had nothing going for me.
Yeah,
I was a
bro,
complete
that's
loser,
cap.
but she
That's cap.
believed in me. But even at his lowest point, he was on a really popular podcast with Schultz, who was blowing up at the time. So he clearly was going to get it back together. It's not like his career was over and there's nowhere for him to go. Also, they were together for years before this already. So if Akaash thought she would leave him because there's 1 year where he didn't make as much money, what does that say? And again, they even did have a giant fight and she left him at some point. So he just tries way too hard here, and he has no
probably
self-esteem.
left him.
Like he's
Went on a little hoe phase and got back with him.
just so down on himself, and he keeps making self-deprecating comments. He keeps saying he can't believe she stayed with him. He's like, why would she ever want to be with me? It makes
That's
no
what I'm saying.
sense. You know, I understand why people think she's a gold digger because there's no reason she'd want to be with me. And Schultz and the crew have to keep being like, dude, you're a great guy. Stop talking about yourself like that. And honestly, they probably wish they could say, you deserve better than her.
Okay, he's got this beautiful girl, and she likes buying bags, and that's what the thing
No,
is.
optically, it makes sense that she would be a gold digger. She's much hotter than me. She has
No,
nice
stop
things.
saying that. It's not fine, bro.
Yo, you're the prize.
Bro, this is the problem. Bro has no confidence. He's cooked. If you don't got confidence, bro, you're done. Like, that's all it takes, bro. There are people way uglier than Akaash who have beautiful women, and they don't talk about themselves like this. Like, bro,
You're the prize.
I'm not saying he's like good looking, bro, but he's a I guess popular comedian. He's on a great show. He needs to understand. People don't know their worth, man.
Decent with a shirt on.
We just said
Yeah.
you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
Yeah.
I never actually asked.
He's genuinely
You
wondering.
know why, bro? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
You
Right.
got
Right.
You got that muffin top.
Yeah, you got that loud. Yeah.
Okay, the real answer.
What is loud? What was that?
His dick smells.
Oh, that dick. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo,
So he just has no confidence or self-esteem, and he thinks there's no way he could ever do better than her. So he just has to put up with all her BS, and he has to spoil her. I mean, it's almost like he feels bad for her that she has to be with him. Like, that's how down bad this guy is. So once he started making money after that one bad year he had, he encouraged her to shop, and he said it's like therapy for her. And then she says some crazy shit. She basically acts like shopping is a good lesson for her because it shows her she can spend money without worrying about it. She seriously tries to say something like that. And then also Akaash talks about how emasculated he felt when he couldn't afford to buy his wife nice things. So think about how far gone this guy is. He says not being able to spend money on his wife is emasculating, but then never once says that about her humiliating him daily, dodging his kisses, saying he smells, and hitting on other guys right in front of him. You know, he never says that's emasculating. He only says that about him not being able to spend money on her when she was making money. She said she had a job at the time.
He's the ultimate simp.
He was basically in between jobs in a sense. But she still made him feel like complete garbage for not being able to pay for things. So that's why he feels the need to spoil her.
Faster than I did, but now I'm like, oh, that's my soulmate. So again, the jokes don't bother me. I know what's happening. And go buy the bag. I like encourage her to buy stuff early on because
you gotta cut that shit.
I know.
Even the friend said you gotta cut that out, man. Encourage her to buy stuff? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. What is wrong with this?
And you didn't go through this?
Chill out.
Being broke with your girl and not being able to buy her anything is so fucking emasculating that when we started making a little bit, we saved for years.
These guys.
Yeah, and when she was like, I don't know if we can afford this, I'm like, no, I promise we're safe.
I mean,
she was more.
That can't, like, emasculating. This is getting me mad. No, facts. Like, I'm pissed. But, bro, not being able to buy your girl stuff. I mean, yeah, but, like, what type of stuff? Like, if you can't buy your girl dinner, like, yeah, that can be, like, emasculating. Like, whoa, like, I can't even provide a simple meal or buy her breakfast or something like that. Or, like, stuff like that, sure. Or not being able to, I don't know, take a vacation a couple times a year or, you know, a few times a year, maybe even once a year. If you can't do that, sure, that could be emasculating. But buying Birkin bags and not being able to buy her, like, $30,000 Rolexes and stuff like that, that's insane stuff to feel bad about. Like, not every girl, well, no girl needs that, but not every girl even has to experience that in their life. Now, if you want to do that, that's nice, but to be emasculated, not doing, there was never a point in time where he couldn't buy her a meal, bro.
Anxious.
Let's just say that.
For a long time. I was like, no, this is like, I think even therapeutic for you, for us. Like,
I feel
go
like,
spend
yeah,
that.
it would almost like teach me like a little bit of exposure therapy. I mean, now probably not, but like in the beginning.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's probably like, oh, it teaches your brain, like, okay, this is safe. I can do this activity. Like, just like how posting on TikTok was. And
bro,
like,
I would, if she was like the best wife ever, the best, number one, a girl that's a good wife, she probably wouldn't be on a podcast, like obviously talking bad about you. But bro, if she was a good wife and like doing everything, cooking and cleaning for you, not talking bad about you, doing all this stuff, I mean, sure, get all that stuff. Like, that's awesome. I think that should be rewarded. But bro, she's like literally the worst wife ever. She hates this guy. Like, she does. And she gets all this. So she's getting rewarded for bad behavior. So why would she ever change?
whatever else. But I mean, now.
And it sounds like before Akaash started making a lot of money, they would fight all the time. I mean, he says it was really toxic and he'd start hitting himself. So he started going to therapy soon after they started dating because he wanted to make things work. And he's like, yeah, but therapy didn't really start working until 2019, 2020. You know, conveniently around the same time, Flagrant blew up and he started making a shitload of money.
So we didn't have any tools. Our fights would get crazy. Like, I am very calm with her until I'm not. And then it's hard for me to cap the end.
0 to 100 in a second.
0 to 100.
0 to 0 for 10 days and then...
She never felt unsafe like I would hit her.
Sure.
But like, I like hit myself a couple of times like a fucking maniac. And like, that's not going to make...
Bro, this is seriously bad. Like, it gets to a point, like, it's past the point of like, God. Like, bro, you're cooked. Like, he's mentally cooked. He's mentally like chained to her, and yeah, it's done, bro. You hit yourself. and she was never afraid of you. You just take the anger out on you. You go 0 to 100, bro. That's that's crazy, bro. That's bad. That's really bad. And on top of that, yeah, you can't. You're going to therapy because
make you feel safe either.
What? No.
So it was a lot of therapy. As soon as we got together, I'd been thinking about therapy for a while, and I realized I love this girl, and I don't even think I knew how much until therapy. But like I was like, yeah, I love this girl. This girl I want to make it work with. I can't let this get in the way. So I started therapy 2016, I think, and then it didn't even really take hold. I feel like until like 2019, and then 2021, I felt in like whatever 2024, 2025, I'm feeling more and more like. It's just one of my therapists, a couples therapist we had, said all therapy is trying to get your emotions into words.
So I don't think therapy is helping this man at all, and I don't know if anything will. I think he's just accepted he's willing to be a pay pig cuck to be with this girl, which is going to be rough as a comedian. Wow. Like, no one ever lives down the cuck label, and this is one of the worst examples of it.
He's cucked.
Like, they can never criticize Will Smith or Steph Curry on this podcast ever again. Like Akaash, he used to love calling people cucks for this exact behavior. So there's always going to be this elephant in the room, and I don't think his wife is going to stop here. You know, she might stop for a little, but she'll be back at it because what is Akaash going to do?
Bro, she loves the attention. This is the most attention she's ever gotten, so why would she stop? Girls love attention. That is like, especially, I mean, girls love attention. They shouldn't like this type of attention, though. This is the only way she can get attention, so she's going to keep doing stuff like this. Even at the expense of her husband, because her husband's he's not gonna change. I mean, he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna be like, all right, we're done. I'm gonna divorce you. Even if he does divorce her, they don't have a prenup. She gets half. She'll be up. She'll be able to go hoe around like she did. Probably while they're together. She's probably cheating regardless, but she'll be able to do it without being like behind closed doors.
Spineless. So, yeah. And even after this podcast, his wife clearly doesn't think she did anything wrong. So she'll just continue to walk all over him. But let me know what you guys think. And I just posted a new video to Patreon.
This dude is cooked. I'm definitely, hoping something. Because bro, I didn't like that flagrant episode, bro. I want to see something else happen. I'm hoping this goes down a different way. Because if not, this man is done forever. Straight up. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.